Bro, we can actually... How we could start is just looking at the team.
Oh yeah, sure.
But yeah, guys, we have Yuki on the call. So Yuki, were you building for something, or did you want to counter anything? Or were you like, okay, this is solid and I'm going to use it? Like, what was your thought process behind this?
So it all really started with like me not feeling super confident with 2021. Like I felt like I made some good results in 2020, like pretty consistently. But 2021, like I felt pretty lost. I entered like a couple tournaments and I didn't feel like great. And I found this one Japanese player who used a very similar team. He used the same top four, but the bottom two were like Urshifu and Zapdos, and he got first place at some kind of grassroots Japanese tournament. And I didn't really know how it worked, especially since he had 2 fast mons and 4 slow mons. So I had to read the article, and I really liked the essence of it, which was basically you like cycle P2, Incineroar, and Amoonguss, and bring in Glastrier at the very end and bulk up your Porygon so it can do Trick Room again while also doing a ton of damage and like making that your end game. And I really, really liked that. That felt a lot like VGC 17 to me, which is a format I really liked. Like I really liked using Arcanine, Feeny, Snorlax, Coco, like cycling those was like a really, really fun way to play the game for me. And this reminded me of that a lot. So yeah, that's sort of like, I sort of picked up the team, and there were a lot of differences. So for example, Porygon 2 had Ally Switch instead of Ear Impulse. Incineroar had Shuka Berry instead. And yeah, I think the other two were the same, but like Urshifu Zapdos felt a little bit out of place for me. Like I didn't really like the fast mode that the team had because you only had 2 Pokemon who could really take advantage of airstreams. I started brainstorming like what kind of like other bulky Pokemon I could use, and I included Togekiss because my team, the other 4, like positioning wise, I should be advantageous, but otherwise I'm very weak to Urshifu. So I wanted something that had a really, really good matchup, like being able to absorb Urshifu attacks that are not super effective.
Yeah, like Togekiss is amazing.
Was really good. Yeah, and then Rotom was there because I needed something that could do setup on its own. Because, for example, like Registeel could totally wall this team, especially if there's a Tapu Fini there. So I needed something that can also do setup and was like very solid in general. And having only a grass type weakness that like Togekiss can absorb on its behalf was really, really clutch. So that's like in a nutshell sort of how the team came together.
Okay, so I would say let's just jump into the ladder. Who's in live with you? It's Yuki, who built this amazing team. Okay, we're up against Alessio. Okay, so, okay, it is time to not lose here. Yuki, you just explain me how the matchup works. I know that Glastrier doesn't have a place in this matchup, unfortunately.
Correct.
So what do we do? I just lead Togekiss and Amoonguss, right? Just sleep everything. And then at some point, I bring in Rotom or even P2. And I could easily go for some nasty plots. Like the 4 should be Amoonguss, Togekiss, Rotom, and P2.
Yep.
Okay, let's see. Yeah, like I'm gonna Spore the Grimmsnarl and I go for Follow Me.
Yep, sounds good.
Yeah, like we know that the Grimmsnarl carries Taunt, but even if it goes for Taunt, it will only taunt the Togekiss. Let's see. Okay, there's a taunt. Like it really helps if you know about the opponent's team as well, because like I would normally be afraid of maybe even Fake Out, right? So you do like you play weirdly. Wait, that did so much. Oh, it's +1 boosted. Let's see. I think I bring in Rotom, and then we can capitalize on that and just go for nasty plots.
Yeah, I think that sounds good.
Like my opponent could go for Tri-Tag. That would be a good play. But other than that, I feel like we should be fine.
Yeah, I agree. Even if it does it, you should go into Citrus Berry range. So, plus you got to Spore off, which is very important.
Yeah. Let's see what they do. They go for Ice Beam. Okay, that's perfect. Like you love to see it. Oh, into Amoonguss.
Definitely.
And we take this. Okay, no freeze.
That's okay.
Okay, this is super good. And now we could actually go for a Slush Bomb as well onto Grimmsnarl, just to bring it into hit KO range. Or
yeah, I think that's a great call.
Okay, we just go for Sludge Bomb and a Nasty Plot.
Like you don't really worry about a first turn wake up here because like the Grimmsnarl doesn't really like threaten a KO or anything on your team. So like you can leave Amoonguss in at like low HP for one more turn and be totally fine.
Like we could try to make a read and Spore something in case they switch out, but they don't. And they are still asleep, which is really good.
Great.
And if they...
Do you have any guesses for what's in the back?
Do you think, yeah, they should have Metagross, right? Like, because we have Glass Tree. So they have to deal with it.
Yes.
Okay, so we Sludge Bomb into Grimmsnarl. That's actually good to hit KO. We could go for Rage Powder, another nasty plot. Yeah, we know that the team only has Light Screen to mitigate damage. And this P2 doesn't have Eerie Impulse. But I don't know if, like, going for Rage Powder and another nasty plot is too greedy. But because I feel like my opponent has to set Light Screen.
Agreed. I think what you should do instead is maybe conserve a Moongus because you want that redirection later and you can gain health. Like if the Porygon wakes up, then you would lose it. So you could switch it out for Porygon or Protect. Yeah, up to you.
Do I max or do I nasty plot?
You can nasty plot.
Okay, let's see. Yeah, I should have switched out. I was just running out of time.
Yeah, no, that's no problem.
Let's see.
We're on stream.
Okay, Grimmsnarl wakes up. Okay, there's a Light Screen. I don't think it's bad though. Let's see what the P2 does. Let's hope it's not waking up. We'll go for another nasty plot. Like obviously there's Light Screen up, right? But I don't feel like our position is bad at all. Okay, Porygon wakes up, goes for Ice Beam into Moongus. Oh, this is really good.
Nice, that's a good position.
Okay, so we bring in P2. Maybe we don't even need to max. Then again, if our opponent goes for Tri-Tech, it's still gonna hurt. So like, would you say we max here? I think maxing is okay.
Yeah, I think you can start taking out knockouts for sure. So you can max Geyser so you can get
the rain
more,
boost. Yeah,
damage. Yeah.
Okay, because like I don't know what they could have in the back, but even if it's Moltres, it's amazing because like if they Trick Room here, I think they still want to get rid of Amoonguss though. So I could see them go for Ice Beam. Okay, we get a special attack boost too. Let's go.
Nice.
Guys, I actually found my crown as well. Let me get it. So someone redeemed yesterday that I should wear a crown. But I couldn't find it, but I did find it again. So if someone redeems it, I'm gonna wear it.
Can you tell me the origin of this crown? I feel like you showed it on screen multiple times, but is that from like Champions Cup?
Oh, my crown? It's just like I had a birthday stream, like I think 2 months ago. But like I was like, what can I wear for the birthday stream? And then I just got this crown. So that's how I got it.
Yeah. So what are you thinking here?
Okay, what do I think here? I think switching into some of those guys might be not ideal because I still want redirection. Like, I feel like at this point, not P2, like Rotom with redirection, especially because it's +4, just destroys my opponent's team. So I don't want to give away my redirectors, and I just start attacking. I don't know if there is another play, but I'm just going to try take the P2, and probably even guys at the P2.
Yep, that sounds great. Because if the Metagross max guards here, then you waste a turn, but you know that Porygon 2 doesn't have a protect,
yeah.
So.
Let's see. Oh, PP on the mic as well. Oh, Toxin. Okay, they Tri-Tech. Please don't freeze us. Okay, perfect.
Nice, okay.
I feel like I'm lucky today.
We can freeze them. Let's go, Duck. Come on.
Okay. Oh, there's Rockfall. So they get rid of the weather. Okay. Let's see. Okay, guys, I think P2 could take it, actually. Because it's bulky. Never mind. Bro, was that a crit? It was. It was. Okay. Because, like, I'm like, it's not super effective, right? Even though we are at +4, there's still light screen. And there was no rain.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think that would have KO'd, but...
Yeah, but... I mean, we take this.
Actually, depends, though. Some P2s are all, like, physically defensive.
Oh, this P2 is actually modest. So maybe it didn't matter. Maybe it didn't matter. Okay, what do? I think we just Re-Impulse the Moltres. Oh, we can't retaunt it. Okay, I just Tri-Tag the Moltres. We could max Geyser. Can we max card? We can.
I think you're faster in TR than Moltres, so you can just attack Moltres pretty safely.
I should have max Lightninged, but I went for... Okay, they don't protect. Okay, that's awesome. Yeah, I think this... Like, I should have max Lightninged. We get a burn, but I was running out of time. Oh, they just max...
No.
Oh, I don't know if this will matter, though. I don't think it's bad. I don't think it's bad.
I guess you probably barely not knock out, but if P2 can finish it off next turn, like, you're probably set.
Okay, they just nasty plot. Oh, this is fine.
This is fine. That Moltres is very slow.
Let's see. I think there's still a lot of Trick Room turns. Like, at least one more, I think. Let's see. This should pick up though. Yeah, like we are in rain. So this is, I think this might be game from you.
Oh, definitely. It's like a 4v1.
This Moltres had a death wish just to set up before dying. Okay, like this is so incredible for me because like I struggled so much against this yesterday, and just because you're here and explained me the matchup earlier, this was like one of the easiest matchups I've played with this team now.
Yeah, I mean, I spent way too much time with this team, so it makes sense that I would be more familiar with it than you.
This is so good, and I think I protect here because why not? Like I could.
Last turn of TR.
I think I didn't count, but I think like I bring in Amoonguss. I don't think my opponent goes from Exceed Spike into that slot. I mean they could, but even if they do it, I think we are still fine because we still have redirection.
Yeah, you have so much redirection.
Yeah, like okay, there's Seed Spike into Amoonguss. Okay, that's a good play, but okay, they pick it up. So I could have attacked actually, but I didn't wanna. Like I was like maybe Metagross can take Amoonguss, P2 and what we have in the back, like Togekiss. So I didn't want to give them a knockout if they crit us. I don't even know if they needed to crit us with Rockfall. Like we can also go for Yawn.
Yes.
Let's go Togekiss. We'll see.
Yeah. Or you could do Follow Me Nasty Plot, although it might just Rock Slide, so maybe... Yeah, I think Yawn is probably the best.
I think we protect here and then we can go for Yawn. Or what do you think? This Metagross is like 60 and 96 or 98. And we are 100, right?
Then I think you can protect and do whatever you want, yeah.
I think T-Bolt is fine. Like my opponent has to crit us with a Rock Slide, and even if they crit us, I don't think it's enough because they don't have a +2 boost. So this is fine. Okay, they Iron Head. Ooh, they Iron Head the Rotom actually. What a madman. Okay, we flinch.
Oh, wow.
We flinch, but I don't think it's bad. Okay, just go for Yawn here. Like, we could go for Hydro Pump, which would probably be the one-hit KO, but there's no need to. Like, when you can get off 2 T-Bolts, and we Yawn.
Like, worst case, your Porygon can 1v1 Metagross.
Yeah. So. Porygon is good. Like, Porygon is really good. Okay, they Rock Slide. Wow. Togekiss hangs on.
Wow.
Bro, what is actually the reason why Togekiss is so bulky? Like, in defense. Like, I was like, maybe you wanted to take, like, Specs Electro Ball or Specs T-Bolt from Regieleki, but I didn't know you were Bolt.
So... I have Wappenberry, so I can take Life Orb Max Thunder from Regieleki and survive.
Wow.
So I didn't feel like I needed any more extra special defense. I just wanted more physical because also the format's really physical. So that's the only reason.
That makes a lot of sense.
All right, are we in double digits now?
I think we are. We should be 100%. Like we have 2-0 so far. Yeah, 87. Let's go.